good. All right, ladies and gentlemen, here we are, April 2nd. That was my April Fool's joke. And you won. You caught it. That's awesome. All right. Well, you know the etiquette. Here we are, ladies and gentlemen. Mute when you're not talking. Thank you for being on time. Be respectful. Raise your hands. No eating, no yawning. None of that. And do your hair like mine. All right. Very good. Well, ladies and gentlemen, here's our agenda for tonight. We are going to start our meeting with the company motto. We're going to learn about Colmar. We're going to watch a short video, about 4 minutes, and then we're going to talk about Atomy's sustainability management. And then we'll have some open sharing time. We'll learn about some products as well, and then we'll have some announcements, and then the Atomy motto once again. All right. So with that, ladies and gentlemen, we will do the company motto. So unmute yourself and get ready for the company motto. Our faces over here. Company motto ready?
Yes.
Go. Yes. Cherish the spirit.
Cherish the spirit. Create the vision.
Follow the faith. Serve in humility.
Ajah.
Wonderful.
Nice job, Hetty. Kept yourself muted.
Yeah, she's in the same room I am, so there's an echo if we're both there. But trust me, she was loud. I could hear her all the way from across the room. Yeah. All right. Well, very good. Let's talk about this. Well, we're going to go take a look at this video right here. I'll play this. Now, what I need to do is I need to make sure I'm sharing my sound, video sound. I'm going to hide these controls here and then start the video. Get rid of my face out of there. And here we go.
Colmar Korea's sincere and steady research and development has turned the dream into today's reality, making this reality the technology of the future. Having led the global ODM market based on outstanding quality and technology, Colmar Korea is pleased to announce the opening of the R&D complex that integrates the cosmetics, pharmaceuticals, and health and functional food R&D centers for the first time in the world. Colmar Korea's R&D complex is the very first convergent research center that integrates the cosmetics, pharmaceuticals, and health functional food R&D centers that were spread out throughout the country. Researchers at Colmar Korea freely share their thoughts and ideas anywhere and anytime in various research laboratories with state-of-the-art facilities to develop global only one products. The Institute features small and large test labs structured in open space to increase research efficiency and encourage communications among researchers. The place where the creative ideas of talented people turn into reality. The world's first convergent technology control tower is Colmar Korea's R&D complex. We firmly believe that converging technologies will lead the future industries under the paradigm of rapidly changing beauty and healthcare technologies. Based on the innovative technological outcomes, we have constructed the mecca of R&D convergent technologies with the technologies, researchers, infrastructure, and know-how of cosmetics, pharmaceuticals, and health function food research centers. Colmar Korea has restructured our organization to increase the development speed and maximize the synergy among the research centers by enabling integrated research implementation and support under an efficient and stable environment. Our unique technologies are created through the multidisciplinary R&D programs carried out by the convergent research organizations formed by professionals in each area. The R&D complex comprehensively implements the corporate philosophy that an enterprise is a place where people stay and inspire creative ideas through the pleasant interior that maximizes natural light. The fitness center, cafeteria, book cafe, and rest areas help the employees concentrate on researching outstanding products in a better environment. The global ODM leader, Kolmar Korea's new advancement begins from the R&D complex through relentless challenges and innovations to create the value of beauty and health.
All right, so that was Kolmar, the introduction to Kolmar Korea. Now, the Kolmar group actually started in 1921 in Milwaukee, Wisconsin. And so the Kolmar group as a company is over 100 years old. So it was around way before Atomy even started. And so in 1959, the Korean Atomic Energy Research Institute, they were developed at the end of the 1950s. And they're a huge research and development company in the atomic energy space. In 1990, Kolmar Korea came to, the Kolmar group from Milwaukee, Wisconsin, opened a branch in South Korea. And then they are a huge research and development company, as we saw in that video. It's the combination of the Korean Atomic Energy Research Institute and Kolmar Korea joined forces in order to create a third company called Kolmar B&H. B&H stands for Beauty and Health. It's that company right there, the Kolmar B&H company, that manufactures and certifies products for Atomy that we distribute around the world through word-of-mouth advertising. Me telling you, you telling someone else. We have a broadcasting station, and we simultaneously broadcast our seminars around the world globally. And then our bread and butter, where all of our products are at, is on the Korea or the Atomy shopping mall. Now, tonight we're going to be focusing on Kolmar. So I want us to learn a little bit more about where our products come from and where they're manufactured. On the Kolmar website, you can see that they have an innovative website where they have all of their research and development is on the website. You can simply go to the kolmar.co.kr website, and it'll take you to the Kolmar Korea website. Now, the Kolmar Korea website, they are #1 platform service provider. They're an ODM, that's the original design manufacturer. And then they they have products that they develop for the cosmetics industry, not just Atomy, but for other companies as well. Kolmar has a technical prowess, is the core driver of 30 years of continuous progress made by Kolmar Korea. So Kolmar Korea was established in 1990. Kolmar as a group was established in 1921, so over 100 years ago. So they have a research lab in skincare and makeup. They also have labs that are focusing on natural products, skin and natural products. And then they have a biome lab. Biome lab is at the center of the future, promising new growth. Power discovers innovative biomaterials and builds platform technologies. So they're in a lot of areas regarding the sciences. And also in health food. So they have a health food lab where they focus on developing products that are consumable, and also a perfumery lab where they're researching cosmetics, pharmaceuticals, scents, and other products such as that. Now, Atomy's sustainability management is Atomy's corporate and global responsibility to impact upon our environment. Now you can find this at global.atomy.com. I'm going to touch on just the sustainability management part tonight because it ties in with the mission of Colmar. It ties in with the mission of eco-friendly management of our planet. So when you go to the global.atomy.com website, this is a completely different website. This is our corporate website, not the website you would go to for the shopping mall. That's a different one. But you'll see a link up there on the website, and it'll take you to the Global Atomy website. In here, there's a category for sustainability management. Atomy is practicing a culture of sharing where the company, its employees, and its members work together based on the philosophy that the root of the company is society, and that the way to truly communicate between the company and society is through sharing. Based on a philosophy that the root of the company is society, and that the way a company and society communicate is through sharing, we introduce Atomy's culture of sharing that the company, its employees, and its members practice together. We have a responsibility to share and give back to our communities. Atomy is giving back to society by practicing sharing through management through various activities in return for the trust and love it has received over the years. We will continue to pursue the happiness of our customers and our neighbors through continuous social contribution activities. So in this instance here, they held a 5K event, and Atomy is preparing to do that in other countries as well, and hopefully here in the United States soon. It's one of my missions. We also have a win-win cooperation between Atomy and the companies that we deal with, knowing that each company that we deal with, when they succeed, we succeed as well. And the same principle is true for each of our success. One of the core foundations of the company is for consumer success. Atomy wants you and I to be successful. And in that process, Atomy will become successful as well. What is consumer-centered management certification? This is a system that reviews and certifies whether all activities carried out by a company or organization from the consumer point of view to the consumer-centered to be consumer-centered. So the point of view needs to be focused on the consumer and whether related business activities are continuously improved. So it's a strict foundation for how a company is to manage their system and their platform. And Atomy has won this certificate many years in a row. So it starts with having a vision, a target, and one of Atomy's first visions on its website is the consumer, is you and I and our success. The third thing is our mission or our responsibility duties of serving others, serving our communities. And then our catchphrase of absolute quality, absolute price, absolute service. We have a design lab where we're constantly designing new products and new ways of delivering those products. Our design philosophy is focused around a very simple looking container, if you will, or an image. Atomy's design lab aims to be an organization that constantly provides design inspiration based on the Atomy brand identity. We have a research and development, and all the way from the package design, the cosmetic containers, the home appliance design, editorial design, space design, CMF design, and advanced design. So a lot of different areas, a lot of different divisions within Atomy are focused on different design aspects in order to provide a holistic view of the company so that all of our divisions are working smoothly and designed efficiently. We've received many awards over the years because of our design management principles, and for whether that's in the skincare category or even in our living environment design research center. We also hold many intellectual property rights. We have a lot of patents on a lot of the technologies that make up our product. If you go out to the shopping mall and you look up the Atomy Absolute skincare line, and you look at the technologies for that skincare product, you'll see that we have won many awards for that. We won the King Sejong Award. That's the first time that a cosmetics company or cosmetics product has ever won a technology category product line. And then we're eco-friendly. We have an eco-friendly policy because we know that it's very important to take care of the planet. And taking care of the planet doesn't start at recycling, it starts at manufacturing. And we're going to take a look at some ideas and some ways that Atomy is changing our product packaging to be more eco-friendly. Rather than wait until something needs to be recycled, start at the beginning with the recycling process in mind. Now I'd like to introduce to you the Atomy Aja farm. We're changing the way we farm. This is traditional farming where you have a vast area of land and you plant things in rows. And it takes up a lot of land, a lot of water, and a lot of space. But this is vertical farming. And vertical farming is where you're building upwards and you're growing things in a more sustainable method. The lighting at the top can be shown throughout the entire place, and then the water, when you water the plants at the top, the water that they use or don't use gets brought down to the next layer and so forth. And so vertical farming, you can grow a lot more fruits and vegetables through this process. The Atomy Aja Smart Farm is a state-of-the-art indoor vertical farm that can produce fresh vegetables year-round without worries about pesticides, fine dust, harmful substances, GMOs. By controlling the light, water, temperature, humidity, carbon dioxide, and fertilizer in an enclosed environment. Farm vegetables grown in an indoor, clean, modern farm that completely block external pollutants 100%. Grown by a farm master specializing in modern farming, it retains the original taste and nutritional value, and optimal growing techniques are tailored to each vegetable with an innovative future of agriculture, grown in culture media instead of soil. So it's not grown in soil, it's grown in a culture media which can be reused. And then it's a controlled environment as well. As you can see here in one of the rooms that they have at the Aja Smart Farm, It's growing using innovative hydroponic method that provides a stable supply of top quality vegetables and herbs year round. So that hydroponic method is recirculating the water through all of the plants. And a lot of it, on a normal farm, when they water, a lot of it is just evaporated, or it goes into the ground so quick that the roots of the vegetables don't absorb the nutrients from the water and what it needs. And so vertical farming is a solution to that. It's got eco-friendly lighting, non-GMO. We want to stay away from GMO products. So those are genetically modified organisms. There's a lot of fruits and vegetables out there that are genetically modified. And so these products have been altered, their DNA has been altered. And in that process, a lot of times their nutritional value is diminished. So the environment is sealed indoors and controlled by an intelligent control technology to block out all the pests and the pollutions. And then it provides product efficiency 40 times higher than open fields and provides excellent texture and taste. So to harvest, it's in a greenhouse and it's pesticide free, and it can use 90% water cycle use. So they're constantly reusing that water in order to nourish all of the plants. We have a Blue Marine Initiative. So we know that water on this planet, out of all the water that is available, only 3% of it is actually drinkable. Can you imagine that? We have those vast oceans of water, and only 3% of the water on this planet is drinkable. That's a very small amount for all of humankind, all of the things that rely on fresh water. And so it's important for us to maintain fresh water by taking care of our ocean. So Atomy has a Blue Marine Initiative, and this is where we are focusing on changing the way that we're packaging our products, changing our products completely, and having a conscious responsibility to recycling and to using the products properly.
I want ocean to survive. Looking at the sea and the creatures in them, I feel mysterious. When I was young, my father said, I want to keep this wonderful nature. A spotless, clean, colorful reef. An amazing ecosystem with unusual and diverse creatures. Even its existence makes everyone a deeply healing space. Human selfishness and their self-centered behavior destroy ocean quickly. It is hard to explain how it's deeply impressive not before seeing by yourself. I wish I could see the ocean forever. That is essential and inevitable in our lives. Blue Marine, the campaign to keep a continuous circulation. The Blue Marine project is sponsored by Atomy, a leading global eco-friendly company. Zero plastic. Spreading the global eco-friendly culture. Restoring the marine environment. It is not complicated to make a beautiful ocean. We all want clean blue ocean to survive.
So first product I'm going to talk about is that product Roxanne brought up. It's HemoHim. Hemohim is our #1 product. This product is an herbal extract. It has the ability to resist a particular infection or toxin through preventing development of pathogenic microorganisms. That's why our immunity is so important, to have a healthy immune system. So we need to maintain a healthy immune system. We need to do that through our diet, through our health, right? So the things that we are consuming, from the foods we eat to the things that we put into our body, really help boost our immune system. And Hemohim can help boost our immunity. Atomy Hemohim was developed through 8 years of research by the Korean Atomic Energy Research Institute as a national project. Each ingredient is individually approved by the Ministry of Food and Drug Safety as a functional health supplement ingredient. So Hemohim's mixed herbal extract complex is patented in the United States, Korea, Japan, and Europe. It was 8 years of research and developed by KARI, that's the Korean Atomic Energy Research Institute. And then it was recognized by the MFDS as a functional health supplement to support immune health. It's made out of 3 natural plants: the Angelica gigas, the Cnidium officinale, and the Peonia japonica. So with a complex composition of those 3 plants, Hemohim mixed herbal extract complex was developed through years of research from the food and biotech company called the Korean Atomic Energy Research Institute. Hemohim has the ability to boost our NK cell activity. So NK cells in the bone marrow play a huge role in rejecting infected cells. So it really, the NK cells, that NK stands for natural killer. And the natural killer cells are what target tumors and cancer cells. So if we boost our NK cells, we boost our body's ability to fight cancer. And it's recommended for athletes, active people, housewives, workers, students, elderly people, people with low immune systems. Hemohim has been shown to help people with diabetes, people with inflammation problems, pain problems, people with respiratory issues as well. There's many studies that have been done on Hemohim and the effects of what it can do for the body. For pulmonary inflammation, it helps with like respiratory issues like COPD and other respiratory issues like asthma, because it opens the airways in the lungs. It helps to alleviate the adverse effects of radiation on cancer patients. So any cancer patient going through radiation should take Hemohim because it'll help alleviate the adverse effects of radiation. And it has anti-tumor efficacy. It's been studied in the labs to show that it does help reduce tumors. And then it also helps with gastritis and gastric ulcers. And then it helps to prevent the treatment of polycystic ovary syndrome. It's been also shown to help restore, reduce the antioxidant enzymes such as SOD, CAT, TXN, GPX, and others. And then it helps to lower glucose in our system. So this would be those with diabetes. It helps to level that out. It helps our body to level out the glucose levels in our bodies. People with type 2 diabetes do very well with Hemohim. People with type 1 are probably going to be on insulin for the rest of their life, but they can still have other benefits from Hemohim as well. And it has production of cytokines. Cytokines, they are increased by Hemohim in the bone marrow. And then also helps with chemotherapy. So people that are going through chemotherapy, it'll really help to boost their immune system, their overall health, and their overall strength. And our immune response is elevated with this as well. It helps to boost our immunity. And then what else we got here? Anti-cancer treatments. You see, it's a lot of anti-cancer treatments in here. These are all studies that are publicly available out at PubMed. It helps with people with airway inflammation. When I first started taking Hemohim, one of the first things that I noticed after about 3 weeks was that I could breathe easier. But I didn't at the time think it had anything to do with Hemohim. It wasn't until I accidentally stumbled upon the PubMed website and I found that article right there about the airway inflammation. And I thought, oh, that's why I could breathe easier, because it opens up the airways. And then it also helps with intestinal issues as well. And then anti-inflammatory effect. So one thing with pain is that if you can reduce inflammation, you can also lower pain, right? So if we can work on anti-inflammatory effects within our body, we'll reduce our pain as well. And then this also helps with our immune system. And then lastly here is anti-obesity. So I need to be taking more of that because I am obese. So the next product is Noni. This is a new product from Atomy. This came out within the last 6 months here. It's very delicious, very good. If you've ever taken Noni, you'll fall in love with this product. Noni is a fruit. It's 100% organic. 100% organic and harvested on Atomy's own farm in the Java Island in Indonesia. So Atomy controls the growing of this fruit. It is GMO and pesticide free. And so there's more product at a lower price with the Atomy Noni. We increased from 600 grams to 1,000 grams. And then it contains organic noni harvested from Java Island. And then it undergoes 1,440 hours of fermentation. So this is out of all the nonis that are on the market, this is the one that has the longest fermentation process. And then it has a flavor and aroma with natural ingredients added of organic coconut sugar. And then it's organic fermented noni created through joint research from the Korean Food Research Institute and a government-funded research institute. So there are many benefits from drinking noni with parazine. I don't even know how to pronounce these big words, but you can do some research on this. There's 7 types of minerals in here, 18 types of amino acids. There's 12 types of vitamins, and it's really, really good for our overall health. And it's rich in polyphenols. So if you've ever eaten a bunch of apples before, you'll know about the phenols that are in apples. This contains 143 times more polyphenols than kiwi, 140 times more than tomatoes, and 121 times more than mangoes. You would have to eat a lot of fruits and vegetables in order to get the same amount of polyphenols that are in a cup of noni. And it's grown on our own farm in the Java Islands of Indonesia. It's been certified organic, and it's got the Korea certification as well from the health organization certification, and then the FDA factory registration certification as well. And from the warehouse to the shelf, right directly to you, the process is controlled through Atomy's system, its platform, and the manufacturing process. And we've already covered that. Oh, we don't add synthetic fragrances or added sugars or added coloring or synthetic that way. We use coconut sugar. Well, we do have an added sugar, but it's coconut sugar and not your standard white sugar. And then it contains 30 more times vitamin C than a lemon. And then we also have syrup made from organic methodextrin from Austria. And then it is certified organic. We've got a number of different patents on it as well. And then it was through a collaboration of Atomy, the Orat facility, NSY, KFRI, and KNU. Those are different manufacturing facilities that partner with Atomy to provide products that we have here in Atomy. The last product I'd like to share with you is the Atomy Milk Thistle. This is for a healthy liver. The liver is the largest organ in the body. And so its process is for nutrition storage and detoxification of the body. So having a healthy liver is very important. And Atomy's Milk Thistle is a multi-complex formula with milk thistle, rhodiola, and vitamin B. Milk thistle and rhodiola formula for a healthy liver and lively day. So it has vitamin B1, B2, vitamin B6, and pantothenic acid as well. So herbalists traditionally use milk thistle to protect the liver. Europe and many other countries use milk thistle as a natural health product because silymarin in milk thistle is well known for antioxidant activities that protect liver cells. You can see that it's been studied quite a bit, and GOT and GPT decreased to groups treated with silymarin. So those two things, the GOT and the GPT, I don't know what those are. I should have done my research. I'm sorry, I didn't. But they decrease, so I guess that's a good thing. And then Rhodiola rosea is a perennial flowering plant that grows in rock crevices in northern regions in Korea. The intake of Rhodiola reduces stress hormone cortisol and exhibits mental performance enhancement. And it's been upgraded because we've also added in the milk thistle broccoli, turmeric, cordyceps, inositol, niacin, BCAA, and choline, whatever that is, scientific stuff. All right, but we've upgraded the product and it's very healthy for our liver. So I would encourage all of you to do some more research on the Atomy Milk Thistle. I take it all the time. I don't have it here with me. I did. Probably in my little bag of stuff. Is it in my bag of stuff, honey? Betty made me lunch. There's the milk thistle. And I have lunch and I have a dinner in here because Hetty and I are both doing the Atomy Detox program. So we're doing a detox program to clean out our system a little bit. 1 week, right, honey? Well, 1 week, and then the second week we get to eat lunch, real food, Burger King. No? Okay. Well, did anybody have any products that they've used? Anybody like to share?
Yeah, this week I started using the Atomy Absolute Lotion, and I really like it. So just in I think it's been maybe 3 days that I've been using it. I've noticed that for the entire day, like my skin always feels super hydrated. It doesn't get dry after like an hour or so after putting on the lotion. And actually, I can feel it actually stays there. But it's not greasy at all. Like it doesn't leave like any residue.
Is that the Atomy Absolute? It's from the Absolute set?
Yeah.
Yeah, good. Yeah. Yeah, that's a nice one. That's a nice product there. Anybody else? Hetty, did you use any products? I'll mute. You unmute. Go ahead. No, she doesn't want to talk. You don't want to talk? She doesn't want to talk. She's sitting on the other side of the room. She doesn't want to talk. You know why? It's because she fell and tripped and hit her head today. Now she's going to have a black eye and she's going to blame it on me. All right. Well, my friend Shalissa, it was nice seeing you. You joined us today. Congratulations.
Yes, hi, how are you?
Wonderful. How are you?
I'm okay. I'm still at work actually. That's why I couldn't put the video on. I would love to, but I was listening on everything.
Wonderful. Wonderful.
Thank you for doing that.
Hi, huh?
I
Hello?
said thank you for still joining
Oh,
and
of
just listening
course.
in.
Yes, of course, of course, of course. Actually, when I get off, Emily, I'll text you. Or I can call you, right? I'll be getting off in like 10 minutes, actually. Can you hear me?
Oh, yep, I can.
Okay. Yes. How you doing, Scott?
Doing good. Doing
Yeah.
good. Yeah.
I enjoyed the meeting.
Oh, thank you. Yeah, so we moved it to Tuesdays, so hopefully that'll work out better with your schedule and a few other people's schedules. And
Mhm.
it gives us a break from being back to back with Daniel's meeting. So we have this meeting on Tuesday, and then Daniel and Jennifer Lim have a meeting on Thursday here in the
Okay.
United States. And up until last week, we were like doing Wednesday, Thursday. So kind of give us a little break in between. And then we also have, for those of you who would like to join, we have a wonderful Sunday meeting for our India team, right, Philomena? And that's on Sundays.
Okay.
And that is at 8 a.m. Pacific time. There she is.
Good morning, sir. Yes, sir.
Hello, good morning.
How are
Yeah.
you all? Good
Good.
morning, all people.
Yeah, good. Yeah, so we have meetings throughout the
Yes, sir.
week, and I'm currently working with a lady in the Netherlands who is going to be joining. And so when she joins, I'm probably going to start up another meeting that will be in the noontime, my time. So like 3 p.m. Eastern time, because that will be then like 8 p.m. her time, or in Europe. And so if we start having more members from Europe, Germany, Italy, France, all of those different countries, we'll have a meeting that's in their time zone. So that'll be good. So, all right.
Okay.
Yeah. So there's always a meeting. And if you can't join one, you can join another. How about that? Huh?
Oh yeah, definitely.
Right. And then when we have our success seminar in New Jersey again, we'll go to that again, won't we?
Yes. When is that gonna be?
You know what? I don't know exactly. I think it'll be next month. I think, was it? Oh, they did. Yeah.
Is it
I
no,
think
it
there's
might-
one in April.
Yeah, I think it's one and might be April. So, well, but I don't think that's in New Jersey. I don't know. I'll check the calendar and then I'll let everybody know.
Okay.
Yeah, I think it was Atlanta and Georgia, I think is what it is. So, all right. Well, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to share my screen. We're going to do that wonderful company motto we got there. And just want to make sure I got everybody's questions out of the chat room. Looks like so. We'll need to find out more information about that garnishment exemption mail from that Sandy had there. Okay. So we'll find out about that, find out more details, find out what that is all about. All right, ladies and gentlemen, if you can turn on your microphones and wake up your neighborhoods, except Hetty, because she's in the room with me and there'll be echo. All right. So, company motto ready?
Ready?
Yes.
Go. Cherish the
Cherish the
spirit.
spirit.
Create the vision.
Create the vision.
Follow
Follow
the
the
faith.
faith. Servant
Serve in
humility.
humility.
Yeah.
Aja. Wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. Well,
Yes.
thank you all for joining. I know, Philomena, you got to see this lesson twice because she saw it this morning on the Bangladesh meeting. So,
Yes, sir.
yeah, I think that's going to be I think that might be
Our
a
Sunday
pattern.
meeting also was very nice, and I learned a lot of things. And and we have more ideas soon. So
Yeah, yeah. More
I
people
am
will
growing.
join. More people will
Yeah.
join. And then eventually, I'll give each of you opportunities to teach too, right? So I'm not the only
Yes.
one barking orders. You don't want that all the
Yes,
time.
yes.
Yeah. I've got like 5 years of teachings, right? I've got 5 years stacked up. But it does get pretty repetitive, especially for me when I've got to teach it multiple times. But I hadn't taught the one about sustainability management for a while, and you could tell. But at least it was something different, right? It was a different subject, so something new, something different. So, okay, but if you want to teach something, raise your hand, volunteer, let me know, send me a text, and we'll get you on the schedule and start working with people, putting their presentations together, and then also practicing so then that way they can teach, right?
Yep.
Yes. All right, ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much. You guys have a great day. Bye.
Bye.
You too, sir.
Bye. Thank you. See you
Have a
guys
great
later.
day, everyone.
Welcome.
Bye
Bye-bye.
bye.